Hi, this is Jonathan. In this video, I'm going to feature this guitar. No, so bling, right? This is from Harley Benton. This is the ST-62DLX Vintage White. So this is the Harley Benton ST-62DLX VW Vintage Series. What a long name. I guess VW stands for Vintage White. So this is a vintage series, American lime body, one-piece bolt-on neck made of Canadian maple with a maple fretboard. Have a modern D neck profile, radius of 350 mm, 21 frets, 648 mm scale length, nut width of 42 mm, double action truss rod. Okay, it comes with 3 Roswell STA and Eco 5 vintage Strat style single coils with a bone nut, which is interesting, and a gold iodinized metal pickguard with gold deluxe hardware, a synchronized tremolo system, and a Clusen style machine head. So let's open up and see what this is all about. Wow, the gold pickguard just caught me by surprise. Yeah, kind of took my breath away for a second. The packing is very different from the previous one from the Fusion 2. Actually, I prefer these bubble wraps. I think they protect the guitar more. So it comes in with the tremolo arm and the jack. You can see that the body is really beautiful, it's strikingly golden. Nice neck. Nice. I like the feel of the neck. Not in tune, so yeah, this is the back, vintage. Nice. I actually bought a white pickguard for this, but I think this gold iodinized pickguard seems to be working well. We'll see how. So I've been looking for a Strat-like guitar, a Stratocaster-like guitar from Harley Benton. I have two Strats, you know, both of them. One is a Fender made in Japan, one is made in Mexico, and they served me well through the years. I was thinking of getting another Strat for, you know, swapping out, trying out stuff, you know. But basically, I want a traditional Strat, like, you know, a old school Strat. So I saw this and was pretty enthralled by it. You know, saw some videos of it. Yeah, it's kind of like taken by the whole vintage look, you know. The gold iodinized pickguard is something that takes a little bit of getting used to, but you know, I just might swap this out because I got myself a white pickguard just in case. Right? And well, here it is. So it came with the old Clusen style tuners, you know, with string trees, the old school type, you know, not the roller ones. Bone nut, you know, it helps a lot with the tone, I think. Well, that's what Wayne tells me anyway. Nice medium jumbo frets. I don't know whether these are stainless steel. Looks like they're stainless steel. 3 single coil Harley Benton, Roswell pickups for Strats. Very traditional bridge, a bit awkward looking, you know, if you can see from the close-up. The strings do not align properly. You know, I think the spacing for this bridge is a bit too narrow. But you know, as compared to the neck, it seems to be okay. It's just that the pickups are a little bit more wider, which I guess is the you know, it's a common problem, I think. You know, so we'll see how to rectify this. I was thinking of changing the whole bridge, you know, but then that will involve some routing. The routing at the back is a bit narrow, you know, just enough space, and it doesn't help that, you know, it's so narrow that I can't go down anymore. You know, this is as far as I can go. If I were to do some dive bombing, this is as far as I go. That's all. That's the limit. So there, you know, the space in between for the back, yeah, I might just need to get Wayne to route for me so that I can dive bomb properly. But then again, you know, I probably will not do that because I just want to play this as a traditionist. Yeah, and all the hardware are gold plated. If you look at it up close, it looks a little bit cheap, but you know, from a distance, it looks pretty impressive. I like the vintage white. I like this shade of white. You know, it's very it complements the gold hardware, or rather, the gold hardware complements the vintage white. So this comes with a maple neck, you know, and it comes with a modern D shape. Almost the same as the back Paisley Telecaster that I own from Harley Benton. You know, almost the same stout, the same thickness. But apparently this is easier to play for me. You know, I really love this neck. I feel really comfortable with this neck, and that's the only thing that I find. Well, one of the things that I find impressive about this guitar is the neck. Now, these pickups are a bit lacking. You know, first thing, it's very low output. You know, really low output, and you have the top ends, nice low ends, but you're lacking the mids. So I will probably swap this out in a jiffy. Yeah, electronics work flawlessly. You know, the volume and the tone not there. You know, and the 5-way switch, they work flawlessly. The tremolo, once I have it set up, you know, it stays in tune. You probably got to check the nut, file the nut a little bit wider so that the string can traverse or can travel through smoothly, and maybe put a bit of a, you know, pencil lead, carbon, I don't know, on it, and just to ease the, you know. You know what? The guitar came in set up in a way that you do not use the tremolo arm at all. It's like, you know, flat, you know, and it came with 3 springs, so it was tightened real tight, and it was with 3 springs, and the neck was, the bridge was practically dead. You know, it was just like flush to the body, and there's no room for any floating action. So I had to like loosen the screws, with the claw and everything. I could loosen the screws, take out 1 spring. So now I have like 2 springs in there. So it works, you know. For my style of playing, you know, I think Jeff Beck has 2 spring too for his Strat. Guitar stays in tune, you know, after you set it up properly and the strings are all, you know, pulled and everything. It's cool. What do I think about this guitar? I think for its price, you know, for its price at 142 euros, it's roughly about $217. You know, it's okay. You know, you can buy this guitar, but you have to swap the pickups. That's the only thing that's lacking. And you might want to do some routing internally with the tremolo bridge and stuff like that, but that is optional. But as far as the pickups go, you probably have to swap the pickups, so you got to put that into consideration. Well, for me personally, you know, I just got this guitar, you know, because I just want to play, or just want to have a taste of what I can do with a traditional Strat-like guitar, and maybe try to mod it a little bit. So yeah, I'll be changing the pickups, probably the pickguard too. So stay tuned and see what I'm gonna do with this guitar. All right. So give me your thoughts. What do you think of this guitar? Right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, and join the channel if you want to, please. And of course, to the next video, I'll see you again. So you guys take care. God bless. Ciao.